Whoa, it's episode 139. Clayton's here. Chat's here. It's time for sponsor shout outs. Lisa says boo hybrids already. I knew this was
Oh
going to be
wow!
controversial
Hey,
and fun.
right when it comes on.
Andrew says agreed, but we're going to see if we can be convinced that they're not boo. Maybe they're awesome by Clayton. I told him, and he's like, I don't know if I can convince anybody. I'm like, okay, right, but we're going to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I hope so. I don't know.
Yeah. You don't have to convince anybody.
Yeah.
People keep what they keep because they
Yeah.
keep.
Oh yeah.
All right. Shane Kelley, Small Town Exotics. He'll be on the auction this weekend. Lots of balls. His auction list is up on the member tab. If you want to hit the join button, you can see auction preview list before and plan which slots you want to bid on, or try to message them early and buy it. Shane Kelley, Small Town Exotics, this weekend, Saturday, 7 p.m. Forever Zulu Ball Pythons. I didn't get a very big update, but she has her pastel puzzle proven breeder mail available if anybody is wanting to jump into the project for puzzle stuff, which is maybe the next big thing. I don't know. What do you think, Clayton? Is puzzle the next big thing?
I'm not too familiar with ball
Just say
morphs.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good job. You're helping out with the sponsor spot. All right, both Stoneage Ball Pythons, Justin Brill, and Powerhouse Pythons, Andrew Boring, are going to be at Packmars in Hillsboro on April 20th and 21st, slinging snakes, selling cocoa, rodents for Andrew, go for cocoa, and doing their thing. Maybe selling stickers, toys, kid slop. We love kid slop around here. Check them out. Stoneage Ball Pythons, Powerhouse Ball Pythons. They're the best. Thank you. Great Family Snakes. 2 clutches in the incubator and a few more gravid females. Keep an eye on Morph Market and follow on IG and Facebook for updates, please. They're in the VPI Xanthic Pied and different cool Pied combo projects. We love that. Very fun. Thank you, Great Family Snakes. The Crispy and Reptilia. What does his Morph Market look like? It's never updated. Maybe like once a blue moon. I just like to razz them.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a little bit up there. A Krypton, a lesser Woogie Head Ultramel. Oh, and these are on auction too. Bid now. That's cool. $55. What a bargain. A Blackhead Red Stripe, Super Pastel Fire Lace, Mojave Pinstripe, Posse Yellow Belly on sale, $400. Chris, Venus Reptilia, check him out. I don't know his show schedule. I know he did Gettysburg last weekend. He didn't tell you how he did. Hopefully he'll check in. Thank you, Chris, Venus Reptilia. Those are all of our sponsors. I forgot about one. Fuck me, I'm bad at my job. VetDNA.com for all of your testing needs. Use code #ShitHappens to get $5 off the crypto panel. We all know crypto sucks ass. So if you need to test something, use VetDNA.com. Whew. All right, I did it. Another bad sponsor spot was completed. God, I don't know why they even give me any money. I don't. Sorry. All right, let's do James, Andrew, Lisa, Jennifer, Nicholas, Richard, Zivs, Long John Philly, you're new. Hit subscribe. Thank you. All right. Do you have a 60-second elevator pitch?
Oh, I would just say what you were saying, like do what you are passionate about, and otherwise you won't like doing it.
Well, I mean, like for your business, like what?
Oh,
what do you what or is it just a hobby for you, or and what species do you keep, and how long have you been keeping?
Yeah. I've been keeping since 2002, or actually 2000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's good. That's a good track record.
Yeah.
What species do you keep now?
Right now I have corn snakes, milk snakes, and king snakes, and hognose.
That's a great crew.
Yeah.
Did you used to keep like frogs, or is there some frogs?
When I was younger, just like as a pet, I had some like fire-bellied toads and green tree frogs.
But you're mostly a North American colubroid guy at this point.
Yeah.
Do you ever get like spicy feelings about, I don't know, trying out something else?
No,
sad?
I haven't.
Like Asian colubrids or.
Oh yeah, maybe those pied
Muscaranas?
yeah, those are pretty cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would probably maybe get one of those or a pair of them.
What is your? Is there an aesthetic that you're going for with what you keep? Like, do you like high contrast or high color?
Yeah, I kind of like bright colors, like reds, and just stuff that's kind of flashy looking.
All right, cool. Jennifer, okay, we're at the start because she gave me $4.99. Thank you, Jennifer. How do you walk us through your photography strategy?
Strategy. I kind of I'm into like macro photographers, so I kind of try to emulate what they do, and I have like the similar setup to what those guys use, like a diffuser and a macro lens. And
you don't want to share what body and lens you use?
Oh yeah, I could. I have a Sony A7R4.
Everybody write this down.
And then the lens is a Sony 90mm.
Okay.
And then a flash.
They're very beautiful. You do a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
A real key thing to me is having a good diffuser for the flash.
Okay. But do you put them in a light box and do it? Or do you just take them in situ?
I was doing the white box thing because it seemed like a lot of people on Morph Market were doing that. But then, I don't know, I kind of thought the pictures looked too plain. So I've started going back to just taking pictures of them on the Sandy chips.
Have you noticed? So I was doing some in a light box for Morph Market to see if it like makes stuff sell better because it looks more professional. It doesn't sell better.
Yeah, that's yeah. And I feel like I could get a better shot just on the Sandy chips than like with the light box.
Right, because you're not like fucking with the white balance as much.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
Right.
And then in the once you put them in there, they're more prone to move around and stuff. So it's like it takes longer to take pictures.
Right, because they're very disturbed by being like.
Yeah.
So
and then they poop
the best
sometimes.
picture of a colubrid is when you just lifted up the hide, they're a little sleepy, they haven't been startled into any sort of action, and you can quickly take a picture. Otherwise, it's not good.
Yeah, I feel like with balls it would.
You could prop them in any way you want.
Yeah,
literally manipulate them like a dummy, like, and they'll just like.
Yeah, they just sit there. I'm kind of jealous of that part.
Yeah, me too. And I have them. All right, Andrew asked, before we get into like colubrids that you keep, what do you think about hybridizing rarer colubrids?
I probably wouldn't do it because they're rare and not a lot of people have them, and you probably want to preserve that.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
But, yeah.
Okay. I mean, they brought it up. So,
yeah.
What are a lot of people have very strong feelings on hybrids in any capacity. Why do you keep hybrid colubrids?
I guess I was kind of like, I used to work for a reptile wholesaler in 2000, and he did hybrids. So I kind of got like, from then I kind of just got like into them, seeing what he was doing and stuff.
Do you think they offer something unique that a non-hybrid colubrid, a pure colubrid can't offer?
Yeah, I think just like the fact of how they look and like how much different they look than the pure species, and like I guess like and what you could do with them, like produce from doing the hybridization. Yeah.
So you like that? Is there like a secret sauce? Like, is there a combo that you think makes the best? I mean, this could be trade secrets here. Like, do you think it should be 25% Cow King and then 75% something with more color makes the weirdest ones? Or do you think the weirdness is something else? I don't know. Tell me all of your secrets.
Oh, okay. I feel like sometimes like 50/50s kind of look more drab than if you go back to one of the other parents.
So you like a 75%?
Yeah.
Does it look too much like a parent sometimes on accident to be noticeable as a hybrid?
Some I to me I could still tell, but it kind of probably might look a little similar, but I think it's still noticeable that it's a hybrid.
Mm-hmm. But you don't have like a favorite cross? What about like three-way crosses or whatever?
Yeah, that probably my favorite cross is what I call the Imperial Pueblan Honduran, and that's Cow King Pueblan and Honduran milk.
Is that what the T plus ones? Whose T plus is that?
On the
Imperials.
That's from the Honduran.
Okay, it's from the Honduran. It's hard.
Yeah.
Have you ever found like, I don't know, morphs? Which morphs do we know are compatible across species? Like, is Lav Cow King the same as Lav Corn?
I know the one of the hypo genes in Cow King is allelic to the hypo in corn snakes, and the albino gene.
Right.
Yeah, and then what else? There are some other ones.
Okay. I mean, I think that part's kind of cool because it proves that they break reliably in the same spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to talk about like double abomination? Have you ever made do you have any interest in making a scaleless imperial corn NATO?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I haven't tried to do it yet, but I think that would be cool. Or a scaleless jungle corn.
God, can you?
Well, scaleless already is technically a hybrid, so.
Right.
Yeah.
I know that's why it's funny because everyone's will glaze up one thing that's a hybrid and that's okay, but some other thing is not okay. And this like double standard exists in me because when I was like a little baby, like 16, I used to be like, I would never hybridize boas ever. I just work with pure Colombians, except for the Panama, which is the origin of the hypogene. I'm like, that's my exception. Wink. That was fucking bullshit coming from inside my heart where I was making up excuses for why I wanted to work with hypo and pretend it was like okay, but I would be mad at someone who was like pure constrictor to imperator crosses isn't okay. Now it's all fucked anyway. So like, I don't know. That's my point of that.
Yeah.
As long as you're clear about what's going on.
Yeah, I think that's important, just to disclose fully what it is and not be frivolous about.
So you mostly do Lampropeltis hybrids. Do you want to put other weird stuff in them? Are you ever like, some of them don't look that good, but I don't know, like turbo corns or whatever? Or is it too weird?
Those are cool. I just don't like gopher snakes or bull snakes.
Oh, any of them? So. You don't like pits in general?
No.
They do have like funny heads.
Yeah, and they're kind of like always mad, or the ones that I've dealt with.
Yeah, I like that they're, I don't know, assertive without eating me. But you like Lampropeltis. You love being eaten, like monsters.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that? Do you just like lube up with like hand sanitizer till you taste bad every time you go in there, or?
Honestly, out of all the Cow Kings I have, only one has like a crazy feeding response where it like will jump out of the cage or tub when I pull it open. But other than that, yeah, and I have probably like, I would say maybe like 20 20, 25 adults, and they're all pretty
good. I used to have a female cow king who, when I got her out, you'd have to sort of hold her by her midsection, but if your body was near her head, she would just take bites out of like your stomach, your thigh, like she would just turn around and start eating any exposed meat.
Oh, wow.
Like, this isn't a good pet.
Yeah.
I was like, I got it. This one's got to go.
Yeah, some of them just have that crazy feeding response.
Yeah, she would try to like go for my cankle, and I'm like, I'm gonna get fucking Achilles tendon by this fucking cow king one day and die. I don't know. That was my experience with cow kings, and I was like,
do you have any cow kings now?
No, but I need some. I like Palomar ghosts. Can you like convince me to buy some?
Oh yeah, they're cool.
They're great. I'm into that.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Why are some of them so? Is it just polymorphic variation that some of them are so light and some of them are so dark?
Of the Palomar ghosts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kirby Ross bred high white into the ghost.
Oh, so you can like mess with the phenotype.
Yeah.
I love that. That's fun. I just think they remind me of shatter corn snakes, just like on your body.
Yeah, they do kind of look similar to that.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for the exact same thing every time I see it. Do you have any for sale right now?
I just have like regular ghosts, just not the light phase, but
I might still have to buy it. I saw you did an auction this week.
Yeah, that was my first time trying that.
How did it go?
It didn't go for as much as I would have liked, but it's cool. The person that won the bid seemed really happy, so
okay, good.
That's good. Yeah.
I bid on a little bit for fun, then I forgot about it. This is the number one problem with auctions. Is you'll be bidding on it, you're like, yeah, I want that. And then like you're like, oh damn, I like totally missed it.
Yeah, it would be cool if they could like implement an alert or something.
Right, they'll give you that like last hour notification or whatever. If
you're like eBay does that.
I don't notice. They need to do proxy bids, right? So you can bid while you're sleeping or whatever.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Because I sleep a lot, unfortunately. So I have done some morph market auctions for corn snakes, and I also didn't I sold them. I didn't get a ton of money, but it was fine. But the hard part has been it's a colubrid. It's already not that expensive to begin with. So if it doesn't go for very much, you're trying to get them to put more stuff in the box. You're like, yeah, I got all this availability. And they're like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, bitch, I got to send you a $50 snake across the country in a box that costs $20 with all the stuff in it.
Yeah.
And you don't want to put anything else in the box. That part's tough.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we don't see that many colubrid auctions. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. When I looked, there wasn't that many. It seemed like mostly crested geckos and ball python.
Right. Definitely has to be a price point.
Did it get close to what you were originally asking?
God. Nobody likes corn snakes except for me. Two other people. So the price originally was a price, but that's sort of the price on Morph Market, right? That's a price. And so it got half of what I thought it would sell at a show, if that makes any sense.
Oh, okay.
But a third of the Morph Market price.
Oh, okay.
Is that weird to say it like that?
No, I understand.
Because for me, when I'm pricing a colubrid for Morph Market, there's got to be a little bit of box charge and the gas to the Morph Market version of the price.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I was at a show and you want to buy it, here, $50.
Yeah.
I don't care. But on Morph Market, there has to be stuff built in. But because the snakes aren't that expensive to begin with, you're sort of artificially bumping it up a little bit. Does that crazy? Am I dumb?
No, I do the same.
Okay, good. Do you vend shows a lot, or
Um, lately I've just been doing the Pomona, the Rami shows. I do the Anaheim one also.
how do you like those shows? Do you think they're good for Colubrids?
Yeah. Well, for me they are. I've
Okay,
been
good.
doing good. Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
there's enough Colubrids there?
Um. I would. I don't think I would say there's not that much actually compared to everything else like ball pythons and crested geckos.
Do you think there's enough demand for more? You know what I
I'm
mean? Like
not
sometimes
sure.
you can like overdo it, bring 200 or something, and then you're like, oh, I sold 2. And there
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
that demand for that species there.
yeah. Um,
Like, do you sell out every time? I guess that's my question.
Sell out?
Yeah.
No. What
That
I've
would be
mostly
crazy.
been, yeah. um, the two things that have been selling the best, like the past couple of years, have been Mexican Black Kings and Hognose.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree. Do you know where the T plus MBK originated from?
I know the story
All right,
that
tell it.
oh, okay. Well, I believe Mike Witzman, he purchased Ron Huffaker's stock when before he passed, and I guess he had wild caught specimens, and he produced them from Ron Huffaker's collection.
They were just in there all along.
Yeah.
Do you like the T neg MBKs?
I've read that they're actually hybrids. That's what I read, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
drama alert. We don't know. Opinion.
Yeah,
This isn't fact. I
yeah,
saw
that's what I
was
heard.
next to one at a show, and I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
It looked. I mean, listen, you could make them not hybrids, but it looked real.
Yeah,
I just like. Well, we just made it. We just made another white snake.
yeah, it kind of just looks like a blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lisa says Kayla, Martin, and Chris Sharp bring a lot of pure kings and milks to the Super Show.
Oh yeah, I saw Chris at the last Pomona show, and actually Gary Kiesler was there, and he's the guy that originally found the polymer ghost cow king.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Is he like
that was
100
cool.
years old?
He was older, but it was pretty cool to meet him.
Does he use the internet? That's the problem
No,
with
I
like
don't think he
yeah,
does.
courting these old guys to get like colubrid stories on tap. They don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
YouTube or whatever.
yeah.
All right. Purple Church says the T-Neg is definitely from Cow King, in his opinion.
It could be. I would hope Mike isn't being frivolous, but I don't know.
Right? I don't know.
Yeah.
So you think MBKs are still hot? Have you seen like the price decline on MBKs on that side of the country? Because we see it over here at shows. Like there are just so many now. They're cheaper.
They have gone down a lot since like COVID.
Mm-hmm.
But the last Pomona show I sold out of all the ones that I brought to the show. And
Do you remember how many you brought?
15.
Fuck, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good job. You're a winner. I have never sold out of a bullshit corn snake. Oh, that's awesome. So you think MBKs and hognose are hot? What do we need to do to help support milk snake, king snake lifestyle?
I don't know. I guess I still Cow King's pretty good on Morph Market.
Morph Market?
Yeah.
But at shows, they do good?
I usually sell at least a couple at the show.
Okay. People still are into them. That's good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff where you don't. It depends on your show. Like there could be too many at a show. Like 5 people have a pair, and so they bring all 20 to every show in that city. And so it just seems like there's a lot, and then there's none of something else. What is it, king snake or milk snake? So any Lamprepeltis that you think we need more of at shows?
More
like desert
of?
kings or something?
Yeah, I probably don't see too many people with desert kings or like desert king morphs.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think what else. Yeah, on the king side, I haven't seen too many Florida kings, like at least at the Pomona show.
Mm-hmm. That one's funny because you see them like where they're native. Like
Yeah,
Daytona is like full Florida kings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Purple Church says Greeri and Ruthvenai are almost non-existent.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Is there a king, Lamprepeltis, or whatever that you want more of in pure form, or are you happy with your species and projects?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I have right now.
All right, that's cool. That's a good place to be in.
Yeah.
I always covet another man's snakes. Woman's. I'm like, I want that. Every time.
You know what? I forgot. Actually, I just remembered. Scaleless corns were selling pretty good at the one in January.
Of course they were.
I know you don't like those that much.
I'm obviously wrong, right? To be clear, because the market dictates what's desirable, not me.
Yeah. I think they were all overseas buyers who were purchasing them.
Yeah. I was talking to a cool Chinese person over the weekend, and they're like, do you have any scaleless or palmetto? I'm like, no, I don't actually. And he's like, I gotta go. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'll have my day in the sun one of these days. All right, Long John Philly asks, what are you doing hognose wise? Anything fun or just farming snows and lavenders?
Yeah, I'm working with Snow, Evans Hypo, Ghost, and Exanthic. And hopefully this season I'm gonna produce some Mai Tais.
Do you like Sable or Swiss chocolate better? Or what are your thoughts on like how do you feel about a new expensive dark gene?
It looks pretty cool. All the ones I follow the Jewels on Facebook.
Yeah, some of them are crazy looking. Like very not stable looking.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I think if I get into that, I'll wait till the price comes down a bit.
Do you go for like colorful hognose or?
Yeah, I like some of the combos with Sable and Caramel and Exanthic. Those look pretty cool.
Do you breed redline stuff?
Which stuff?
Redline hog. Just
no, just the ones that I have, they're just normal.
Mm-hmm. Would you make hybrid hognose?
No hybrid hognose.
What would you do it?
Oh no,
could you?
I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible.
With Simus, you probably could, and obviously Kinnerly they're basically like an integrate zone.
Oh yeah.
But with Simus, you probably could. I don't know what the point of that would be, but
yeah,
you probably could.
You probably maybe.
They're an endangered species, though.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be good.
Now I'm getting you in trouble.
Yeah, that's not something. I think the Westerns are just cool enough, and there's enough morphs.
Okay, that's cool. What do you think we need to do to fix corn snakes?
Corn snakes? I think they're doing pretty good. I don't know.
They are?
I don't know. I like the scalers. I don't care for the palmettos, but like I like a lot of the like lavender and lava and blood red.
Okay, so like they are doing fine. I think they used to be top shit, right?
Oh yeah.
They're not top shit anymore. They're just like meteor shit.
Yeah, I feel like everything goes in waves though.
Right. When
Like
is the second coming of Corn Snake?
I don't know. Maybe a new morph needs to come out.
Do you think the black diamond will do it?
I don't know. I gotta see like some other combos.
Oh, he posted
Producer.
breeding pics. Let me bring those up.
Oh, okay.
They're not combos, but like updated breeding pics.
Oh, okay.
It's gotten like lighter, which is weird.
Is he just bringing it back to make more,
right now,
or he's
the male back to the mom?
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Talk about something fun while I look for this.
There's also a lot of cool hybrid breeders in Europe.
Do you think are they hybridizing things differently than we are in the U.S.?
Are they what?
Like hybridizing things differently than we are in the U.S.?
No, I feel like they're doing, or for what I see, it's pretty much the same stuff.
Okay,
like colubrid wise.
Right. People hybridize garters a lot. Have you noticed that?
No.
I think it's because they cohab them and like, whoopsie.
Oh.
A male and a female or whatever. And so there's a lot of like hybrid garters, but I don't think anybody cares. Like they don't make like an additive baby.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not too in the garter groups.
You're not in garter.
I'm sure people bitch about that though.
Absolutely. All right, let's look at this picture. So, like the base color is a little bit lighter than when it was a baby, but there's still a good bit of like silver.
That's an adult?
No, like a 18 months old or something.
Oh, okay.
But corn snakes like for a male breedable technically. Is that the next big thing for corn snakes?
I don't know. Maybe.
It does have a weird head.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are like it's a hybrid. And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like Spenders have weird heads. And they're not.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Fucking little
dwarf,
thin, small, like weak looking head.
Yeah, and their noses are totally different too.
Right. So I don't think it having a weird head makes it a hybrid. If you look at the hypothetical parents, they look like normal ass Miamis with like relatively normal heads. All right, let's talk about how you make a hybrid.
Okay.
When you're doing like a pure something to a pure something, how do you like to do it?
Depending on like if I'm gonna try to do a jungle corn to cow king, I'll usually do a male corn snake to a female cow king. And I'll put the male and female corn snakes together, and then when I'm watching them, I see if the male's getting close to breeding. I put the female cow king in the cage with them, and then try to switch the male corn over onto the female cow king.
Are some males, I don't know, hornier and don't need a switcheroo and will tap anybody who's
there are. I feel like in every species there's
definitely in humans.
Sorry. Yeah, there's definitely ones that you don't have to get excited. It'll seem like they'll breed to anything.
Do you think pures breeding together is better, like an F1 cross is better than like an F2 of two 50/50s? Or what's your thoughts there? Like in terms of like getting the look that you're going for?
Like, what do you mean? Like,
I don't know what I mean.
oh,
Like if you did you're like, I want to make a cool new, I don't know, Honduran Cal King aesthetic with a specific phenotype of both parent stock. Do you think that'll make stuff that's closer to what you're going for, or cooler, more saleable, or breeding 50/50s back together to each other, or
back to the pure?
Back to a pure? Which of those
Yeah,
cooler stuff?
I would think back to the pure.
Okay, that's
yeah, because if you do like just like the F1s back to each other, they still keep like not that great of a look. But I feel like when you breed the F1 back to a pure, it's
I'll see the dog. Great
huh?
dog. Show the dog. We got
it's Chihuahua. Yeah, he's kind of crazy.
All right. Doggy!
He wanted to sit on my lap, I guess.
All right, that's fine. I like bonus dog. Oh, it's an old dog. That's good.
Yeah.
I love old dogs. All right. Okay. Some of the hybrids are really expensive. Is that just like a vibe check? You're like, this is really hot, so I decided that it's expensive.
Yeah, I just try to price on its looks and maybe if it's carrying like the hypo gene or albino or whatever it's carrying.
Is there a gene in a species right now that you want to get into your hybrids that you think is special?
I'm working on doing Anery, Imperial Puebloan Hondurans, and albinos.
Are you getting Anery from
the Hondurans?
Hondurans?
Yeah. I also have they're coming up. I bred Imperial Puebloan Hondurans to Palomar Ghost. So
I wonder what that's gonna look like.
Yeah, I just have F1, so I'll have to wait a few more years to get the F2s.
I wonder what like shatter, I don't know, Pueblans, like shatter corn Pueblans look like, or shatter jungles.
Yeah, that might be really cool looking.
I know, that might be crazy.
Yeah. Actually. If it was like if it had like the red from the Puebloan and it was all.
Yeah, because you can slightly breed back red back in the shatters. Like I've started to make shatters that are like relatively pink. Can you imagine if you got the shatter saddle but made it red inside and black?
Oh, that would look awesome.
Might be convincing me to...
Maybe like 10 years later.
10 years later. Yeah, I don't know. I've been fucking losing my mind in the snake room. I had all my pairings like planned out on a piece of paper for corn snakes, and I've just been like, fuck it. Let's do the 10-year plan. Because normally that's not a good choice, right? To make pentuple heads.
Oh, yeah.
But I've made a lot of them. So I'm an idiot. How are you pairing, given the economy, and or you just pairing? You're not that worried about it.
Yeah, I'm just doing whatever I think will be cool and what I like.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Have you already started pairing your stuff together?
Yeah, I'm so dumb though. I had stuff that had been like locked on deck, like to make mostly visual of the combo, and I'm like, no, let's make like I'm using my orchid male a lot more to make Pinta Hetz lavender quad.
Okay.
So stupid. I was like, I want this, but in purple and pink. And then I'm like, I want this, but in purple and pink. So I'm just like, I don't know, going with my inner Lisa Frank, just fuck it. But they're all like quad, penta, sex, hepta, hets. It's not smart. I'm not a smart person.
Huh. So, what are they all head for?
Well, some of them are a secret. But
Oh,
like,
okay.
have you ever seen like a tessera motley kind of looks like a stripe, but it's not because the sides are a different width apart from a stripe?
Yeah.
Does that make any sense what I just said?
Yeah.
So I have a really nice Miami tessera motley from Carol.
Okay.
So it's like blue and blue gray and like red, but like these big long stripes. Very cool looking. And I would like more of that. But then like I'm sitting in my room and I'm thinking, and I'm like, what if it was lavender instead? And I know we have lavender stripes and I know we have whatever, but since he's an orchid, it makes the sunspot the same as it does in stripe. Sunkiss stripes. If you do the tessera motley sunkiss,
Oh, yeah.
sunspots. I don't know if I've ever seen that. A lavender. I'm sure they exist. A lavender tessera motley sunkiss.
Sunkissed. Oh.
Does that exist?
I don't know. Probably someone's produced it.
Right. But I'm just making hats. Isn't that stupid?
Well, if you want to eventually produce that.
I know. All right, we got a question. Long John Philly asks, is there anybody doing more hybrid stuff than Clayton? He's the only name that ever comes up on the topic.
I know a few other people in the States.
Do you think you sell to mostly like pet buyers who want like a crazy, interesting pet, or to other breeders?
Yeah, I think the majority is probably more just people that want a crazy looking, unique snake.
Right. Maybe that's why that you don't see that many available.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a new question.
Oh.
Do we need to like petition Morph Market to have a hybrid section? Because I see hybrids in other snakes, in like one of the parent species sections. So it could be jungle, it could be king, it could be corn, it could be turbo, but it's usually they're in other, but other's not really the right spot for them. Do they need their own section? What do you think?
That would be cool. Yeah, I have seen them like corn snake and like the Nuevo Leon king snake.
I've seen them all over the place. You know, like
I guess if it's more than one species together, they don't want you posting it in like just one section. So that's why I have to post in the other.
So other makes sense to me in general, right? It's other, right?
Yeah.
But it also doesn't make sense in other because it's not even. It should be like its own category. Hybrid.
Yeah. That would be cool with me.
Yeah. All right. I'll tell Darren to get him right on that.
I remember. I think kingsnake.com used to have a hybrid section, but then I believe they took it off.
Did they?
Yeah.
Let's check.
It was a long time ago.
Other pets. Yeah, it looks like they took it off.
Yeah.
Here, brother. I still turn my links purple sometimes. Isn't it crazy that it's the same?
Yeah.
Do you still use fauna?
I haven't like probably over a year, I think.
I still go there all the time. Like
really?
Yeah. The coolest stuff is on fauna, actually.
Is where?
Fauna. Just old guys will bring stuff out of their basement and be like, $200 money order. And you're like, oh, look at that. You know what I mean? It's like they don't even know what Morph Market is.
Yeah. Yeah, occasionally I look at just like the king snake, milk snake section, but it seems like it's just the same few people posting there.
Yes, it
So
is. But you're just waiting for that one like unicorn to remember that fauna exists and post like the weirdest stuff ever. Colubrid wise. Yeah,
yeah.
Jennifer, never do as I do, but do as I say. The problem is that I've been waiting for like multi-head lavender things, and people don't make them really, or the visuals. So I don't think I can even buy them unless I imported them. I know some people have some of them. Where do you fall on that issue? Like, do you make your own combos, or do you try to buy them? I guess.
I guess if you want to produce them quicker, then I would probably purchase them.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it does take 3 years.
Yeah, buy them, especially for $200 or something, is totally worth it. Like they did all the work.
Yeah.
They hit the odds and they got it. Or buy them like the next year. Some of these things though, I've only think there's a couple alive, and they're all in Europe half the time with corn snakes because they've actually been trying to hit stuff.
Oh.
All right, new question. Do you think designer GTPs would be added to this hypothetical hybrid section?
Yeah, that would. I don't know. I guess that would be up to Darian.
Right.
But
I think you need a hybrid section per like category, like a hybrid colubrid.
Oh, pythons.
Yeah.
Oh, boas.
Right. It is funny because it'll like point out to people that what they have is a hybrid.
Yeah.
Don't want to think that. Yeah.
Do you ever see people posting hybrid ball pythons in the
ball python
section? Yeah. Oh, okay.
It'll usually be like angry balls.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they'll end up in the other python section, but you will see angry balls and what's the blood one called? Turbo. I don't know. What's the blood ball hybrid called?
Blood balls, or I don't remember.
Bloody balls.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
God, it's some kind of stupid name. I don't know. Do you think there's
go
ahead.
I remember back in the day on Kingsnake, Nerd used to post a lot of python hybrids in the hybrid forums.
Mm-hmm. That was like a weird flex.
Yeah.
Like I did it. I made this ball python Super Bowl. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a big ball. Yeah, it's like a weird. It is a flex, I guess, because you achieved it. But then what's step 2 or 3 in those species? Like, do they keep going and add morphs, or do people care after a while, or do they not? A lot of them seem to lack fertility long term or viability. Have you seen any sort of fertility problems, or you think Lampropeltis crosses are fine?
Yeah, I haven't. All the ones I haven't experienced any issues yet.
Problems. Even if they're like relatively far apart.
Like
I don't know,
like F4 or.
Well, I mean like cross genera, like a corn,
okay.
a Lampropeltis, and that's mostly what they put in them. But
yeah,
something else, another genus. Do they don't regularly put pits in there, right?
Pits?
Like Pituophis. Like it's Lampropeltis and corn snakes, but even it's mostly just Lampropeltis, right?
Yeah. I haven't seen not too many people seem to do hybrid pits.
Is there anything you think would make a good hybrid right now with what you have? And wouldn't ruin it by making it want to eat just lizards when it's born or whatever?
Uh, not that I could think of.
No.
Maybe crossing. I have some Nuevo Leon crossed with Nelson's milk snake. I've thought about breeding that to the Imperial Puebloan to see what happens.
See if it jazzes it up. So.
Yeah, but I think the Nuevo Leon Nelsons look pretty cool. So every year I've just kept producing those.
Okay, let's look at pictures. You want to look at pictures?
Sure.
Which one's the Nuevo Leon or an example of that?
I think. Oh, let me see.
This one?
That one actually, I did cross Puebloan into that one. That I produced that last year. So that's Puebloan, Nuevo Leon, and Nelson's milk snake.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, thanks.
I like the weird, like high contrast orange black Halloween looking.
Oh yeah, those are my favorite too.
Yeah, I like the T plus version or whatever. But there's something about like ultimate border size, but also black. I don't know. I'm just scared. I'm just gonna get yelled at, you know. And I like this too. You want to talk about this one?
That that one is a jungle. I think. That one is. Yeah, that was a jungle corn cross to an Imperial Puebloan, and then bred back to Imperial Puebloan Honduran.
At that point, do you even like try to tell them the percentage of?
I usually list it on the ad.
Yeah, this is very cool. I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Do you think? Go ahead.
Oh, I just produced those that one time, I think last year or the year before.
What if you did like big freak nasty like rat steaks, like big Pantheropus obsoletus or whatever, to like the biggest cow king and made like monster hybrids? Is that cool?
Yeah, that
monstrosity that eats bunnies. I don't know. Is that cool?
That could be. I have some calico black rats, and I was thinking it would be cool to breed those to cow kings.
Listen, they are cool. I just don't know I don't know what to do with them. I would just be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll just keep it as a pet. But I think these are crazy looking, right? That's so cool.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No other pure stuff looks like that. So.
Right. Can't reproduce it. What about the? My God, the Puebloan gene blotched. Have you tried to get that in anything? Or Nelson.
The splotch Sinaloan. Yeah. That's the other thing I have. I'm working on that also. I have some F1s into the Imperial Puebloan Hondurans.
I think that'll be cool in this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that should be.
Right. Long John's disappointed that you're not baking up some sort of super giant Franken hog nose. Line.
I think I don't know. I like hogs just the way they are. So
that's funny. I mean, it's not funny. It's just interesting. Like some things you're satisfied, and some things you already are into it. So you're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Right, which is fine. How well do like T plus? Is this a T plus or just hypermel?
Yeah, that's just a hypermel.
Did like chocolate colored cow kings sell well?
They were right before COVID, the overseas market was really into cow kings. Like I felt like they were the hot thing before, and that's kind of, for me at least, gone down a little, and I've noticed that it seems like scaleless corn snakes are now
Much more
like
popular.
yeah,
Right,
they're
I'm
like
missing the boat.
that's what's hot right now, I guess.
I like lavender hypermel calkings.
Yeah, the lavender snows.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Right. Okay. Good. Do people like to buy them? Like that's something I would like in a calking.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's hard with the new species. You're like, am I like buying a bunch of crap? I'm going to breed it in 3 years, and nobody wants it because by then it'll be like over saturated, and then you're like, it doesn't matter. I guess if you like it, right? And
yeah.
keep breeding it.
I feel like with calkings, there's still like a lot of combos people haven't put together.
What's the next big calking thing that you think is coming down the pipes?
I don't know. That's probably like the combos with ghosts. People seem to be into that.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, I don't think Gary Kiesler, he also found there's a different locality of ghosts, and I don't think it's compatible with the Palomar. It's the Mendota.
That's cool.
Ghost, and I don't think anybody's crossed that into another morph of calkings.
Are they for sale yet, or is this just like an underground thing?
Yeah, I believe Gary had some at the Pomona show. Or it might have been Chris. I don't know if because they were showing a table, so I don't know whose they were.
So there could be some guy or gal at Pomona on the cutting edge of king snake smorph. Like they could buy it and they could start working it and be.
Yeah, and as far as I know, no one's bred like albino. Well, there is the albino locality of the Mendota, but I don't know if Gary's even bred them together to make albino ghosts.
Is there a picture on the internet?
Of
the ghost?
Of the ghost, the Mendota. I think on if you Google Southern California king snakes, I think on Ross's site he has pictures of them.
This website?
Yeah. I think he's got on there. But yeah, I was actually thinking the next show, if I see Gary, that I'm gonna probably get if he has them available, some Mendota.
Yeah, that's fun. It's just fun. I don't know that like. No matter what species you're into, there is something new to do. There's like hype coming. You can work on something. You can have projects. You can be selectively breeding. No matter what the species is, that's what keeps people pumped about.
Yeah, definitely.
I like this like grayer look.
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
Is that the platinum?
I have no idea. Let's go back.
Oh, okay.
Brand Hypo?
Oh, Brand Hypo, yeah. Yeah, not a lot of people work with that morph either. I feel like
where's that at? I've never even seen that in my life. It's like I don't know. It's like slate.
I know Tom Stevens was working with them, but yeah. But I think he might have sold his off to Palm Beach Colubrids. But that's all. That would be the only person I know besides some guy in Japan I follow on Instagram. He has done some combos with.
You can't show me a gray snake and not get me wet. Okay, so Tom Stevens sold his off. What are we gonna do? What the fuck? Somebody send me this. I'm into this.
Yeah, but they are cool.
All right, sorry. We're still going.
Okay.
What were we looking for?
The Mendota ghost.
Okay. Let's just Control F because this is taking a minute. Oh,
I think Gary's kind of a locality guy, so he'll probably frown upon someone mixing another morph into. I think he is. I'm not sure though. Actually.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have to make a. We don't have to. I don't know. For me, like the pure morphs should be kept pure until we have so many of them. We don't know what to do with them, and then after that, because you need to like propagate the line.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, there it is. So that's cool. I like it better when they look like corn snakes. Does that make me a bad person?
No, not at all.
Like when they have the weird little like shatter marks and speckly. I like this is fine.
Yeah.
But it's definitely different.
Yeah.
That's cool. I guess this is like Jennifer's job. Jennifer Heretic. She's like wants to be a king snake specialist or whatever.
Oh,
so
okay.
Work on that, Jennifer. Thank you.
A cow king or just all?
I think all king.
Oh, okay.
And like Pantherophis random localities.
Oh.
All right. I got really distracted by that. The pictures. Where were we? Do you like pink pearls, which are albino lab nose?
Yeah, right? Yeah, those are really cool.
Was there something on your morph market? You can plug your stuff. What do you got for sale right now?
Right now, I haven't posted too many cow kings. I need to do that. I've just been kind of lazy about posting stuff.
Okay. You have a posting strategy for Colubrids?
Just when I have free time to post it. Because it's not going to sell if it's not posted.
That's true. Well, sometimes like you know when you breed Colubrids, you have like a bunch of the same thing.
Yeah.
Just because that's what you bred the same thing. So sometimes I'm like, I could put all 30 of them on morph market, but it's the same thing. So people are going to get like analysis paralysis and not pick and be like, what's the personality butthole of this one? And I'm like, well, what if I just put 2 males and 2 females of this kind on morph market at a time? And when they sell down, 2 males, 2 females. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's a good strategy. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I would do that. No, that's another good.
I don't know how to do it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing with the hybrids since they all look different.
You can put them all up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever thought about doing like website launches for hybrids?
No.
Like, we're launching the new babies. This Friday at 2 p.m. the website will turn on, and then baby crested geckos will fly out of the internet and into your pocket. And so they like overdo the launch with like the availability because they all like look different. Crested geckos look relatively different from each other, so you could go in and pick. Is that weird? Should we be doing that?
I don't know. That seems like a lot of work for me.
Okay, yes, it is. But then it like builds like, I don't know, suspense. Like for something expensive, it builds suspense, it builds anticipation. They'll at least look at the website or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You're not into it.
I don't know.
What's up, Kai? He'll be on the auction this weekend also. Check it out, everybody. All right, Andrew asks, do you think Newport is Tessera?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Some people are like, fuck no. There's no way. And I'm like,
yeah.
Have you ever bred a Newport to a Tessera and seen if it was you could make supers? Like
well, I've 2 years ago I bred Tessera to Newport Jungle and got all Tessera looking babies, all of them. So
one of the parents was a homozygote?
Well, one was a Tessera, but
one of the parents was a homozygous Tessera and or Newport.
The other was a jungle corn with the Newport.
With Newport.
Yeah.
What I want to know is like if you bred them back together. If you bred the offspring and you made a homozygote and you bred them, you would have to prove it's on the same allele by breeding the baby and producing 50 babies worth of Newport Tessera, because that would at least prove it's allelic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I just to see if it is for sure. I have a super Tessera. Well, not a Tessera, but a super jungle that I'm gonna keep doing to see if I produce
Okay.
all Tesseras from that.
I don't even care. I don't
Oh
care.
yeah, it's past the point
Really.
of like
Right.
yeah,
It's fine. I don't care. It's just when people are just like, fuck you. Tessera has
yeah.
never been
Yeah, I
across.
used to get in some arguments on Facebook, and people were like very stuck that it wasn't a hybrid. And I don't know.
Right. And now it literally doesn't matter. But like,
Yeah,
I don't know. It's one of
I
those
guess
things where it's just like
because
it sounds cool to be like, I want everything to be pure, but then like I don't know.
yeah,
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
when I breed like two Newport jungle corns together, I get like mostly just how like a Tessera is.
Right.
Mostly all Newport looking Tessera jungles, and then just a couple banded.
Do
So
yours have like the helmet like shield things where they'll come down when they're across like that? I don't know how to describe it, but like
on
it'll have
the head,
right, it'll come down on a tessera corn in a way that it shouldn't. And it'll
oh
look up
yeah,
like a cow
I
king.
should send you a picture of the super. It has that same look.
Oh, is it on Instagram?
No, I haven't. Because I'm keeping it, so I haven't posted it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
I could
saying.
just send you a picture.
Yeah. These fucking yes, Andrew, you're full of mutts. Sorry. So you might as well just not worry about it.
I mean, it hasn't been proven, but
Right. There's a lot of
I
genes
think
that do reappear independently in colubrids and are compatible, like albino types and whatever. So it could have happened
yeah,
independently. It's exactly the same.
yeah. I remember. I think Don was because he was in those Facebook discussions a long time ago, and I forgot what rat snake had the same pattern of like a tessera,
Is there
and
one?
yeah, I forgot what it might have been a fox.
Oh, is there?
Uh,
That's cool. I would
I don't
love a
remember.
pure fox
It
snake
was
tetra. That'd be
it
awesome.
was something, but he said his argument was that it popped up there, so why couldn't it pop up in corn snakes?
Right, it could have,
Yeah,
but the way it arrived, it was
yeah, from the pet
suspicious.
store. Yeah,
3 of them.
yeah.
3 of them. What the fuck? All right, I like this. What's this all about?
I think that's similar. Might be the same as the one you were
Other
looking
one?
at previously. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see. I think I like the cornier heads. Obviously, it's very
Oh.
corny, but like, it's getting a cornier head. Which head do you like? That's a weird question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I kind of like the milk snaky round head.
But not a king head
Yeah,
and not
well,
a corn head.
yeah, usually if it's a hybrid and it has too much of a king head, that like to me that's saying it's like a F1, and I don't
What
know.
percent corny is this?
Oh, that's
It's
pure.
pure?
That's just yeah, that's
That's a problem. I can't
head
even tell anymore.
head ghost calking polymer ghost.
Does anybody like when you sell snakes like get mad at you and like I don't believe you that this is pure? You're like, I swear this is a regular calking. And they're like, fuck
Mm,
you. You're full of shit. Or
No,
whatever.
I've
Is there
never.
any confusion or like
No, I've never had that
okay,
happen.
that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I think maybe because I put if it's a hybrid, I always put that it's a hybrid. I never try to like be frivolous, and I don't see the point in doing that really.
Right. I was just worried about like, I don't know, communication, like at a show.
Oh,
Like if someone's buying something they see some hybrids. Do they assume your whole table's hybrids? Do you have them in separate deli displays, or just to like?
Yeah, I label all the cups, but I do try to put like the hybrids in one display case, and then have like the pure stuff on the other display
Okay,
case.
that's good. That's
Or I'll
good.
put like hognose with the hybrids, and so yeah, they're not
Trick people into
hybrid.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very cool. I don't obviously I'm into gray snakes, but that's pretty cool.
That's a lavender jungle corn.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, dang.
I just don't. Do you still have this one?
No, I sold it.
All right. What else are you breeding? Anything else pure that you're breeding, or did we cover?
Yeah, I think just cow kings, corns, and hogs, and some Honduran milks.
Okay, and you're not wanting any more species.
Yeah, well, yeah. Right now, I'm full of space, so.
Oh, you're full up.
Yeah, I don't. I recently bought like a new hognose, but that was just because I wanted to introduce caramel into some of my projects.
Oh.
But that's it.
What would you change the like relative percentage of stuff based on sales? Like, how do you manage that part where you're like, oh, this one's harder to sell, so I'm just going to cut a couple of adults from this one, but keep some in my grow ups? Well, how do we do that as colubrid breeders? Oh, thank you, Andrew.
If like they're not, I noticed they're not selling as good.
Or anything, like if you think, I don't know, you have scaleless and diffused corn snakes, and you think the diffused aren't selling as well, do you not breed them for a year, or do you sell less? Like, you get rid of some of the adults, you have less produced, you're not like overproducing for the demand, or do you try to upgrade the project by breeding it to a different male to like make better babies? Like, how do you sort all that out in your head?
If I've already like produced a bunch and I'm tired of them, I might sell them off, or like breed it to make more heads with something.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I have hypothetically 36 first corn snake clutches, not double clutches this year.
Oh, okay.
That's too many.
You're not gonna double clutch anything?
No, I probably will, but like I'm saying, it's too many corn snakes.
Oh yeah.
It will exceed my ability to sell them. So then I have to be like, which ones do I sell off, and which ones do I replace, and which one do I just breed to something different to make better stuff or different stuff that's maybe more desirable? I just don't know how to do that. I'm just picking your brain.
Oh yeah. I would just go with what you like, because you're the one doing all the work. That's the way.
Right, but if you can't sell them, you don't like them anymore, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Do you wholesale much or any?
Yeah.
That's the trick, I think, with colubrids. What do you think about that theory?
Of what?
That wholesaling is like part of the
I think
way it's sustainable.
Yeah, after you produce a certain amount, you have to, and just because the workload becomes so much once you get all the babies.
Yeah, and then you're like, you could try to retail a $30 steak or whatever, but do you really need to? No, it'd be faster to just wholesale it for whatever, right?
Yeah, I think taking pictures and putting the time into that is probably not worth it for a $30 corn.
I mean, what's funny is like I've taken, like they usually outsell a more expensive corn because it's just cheaper. But then like
Oh,
you're taking sales away from, let me air quote this, nicer inventory, right? $80 snakes, $100 snakes, $150 snakes, $200 snakes at a show, because they just don't care what kind of cord snake they buy. Sometimes they just want
yeah, it shows.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like that is good at shows. I feel like a lot of the times people are just looking to get anything at a show.
Right, they don't really care what kind of corn snake. Like I'm always surprised. I'm like, this one's way cool looking. They're like, I don't give a fuck. I just want a corn snake to be my pet. And so they'll buy the cheap ones. But then you're like, if I didn't have the cheap ones, $50 would be like the floor price wise. And so they would buy those instead.
Yeah.
Is that dumb?
No.
I don't know what
I try to take like both, like all price ranges, so
you take
people can.
all the price ranges. All right. Purple Church asks, what do you wholesale? What species or subspecies?
Usually just like corns and cow kings.
So just more common stuff.
Yeah. I'll occasionally sell a hybrid if it looks like kind of similar to like a pure. I'll usually wholesale that off.
As a hybrid? They're gonna know.
Yeah, I tell them. I tell them it's a hybrid.
Do you do it to a pet store, or do you do it to like Calzone?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I have like people that like Kalzu or a few. I have a few other people I know.
Can I just ask you one question about Kalzu? Every time I message him, he's like so busy seeming or whatever. And then like it appears the wholesale buy price for a corn snake changes throughout the year. Is this correct?
Yeah, I feel like around like Christmas or after Christmas, a lot of they dry up and they don't have corn snakes.
Right, so they'll pay more hypothetically.
Yeah.
But so like here's the problem. When you message him, you're supposed to give him your list and then hypothetically the jobber price. And then he just says yes or no basically, but usually just ignores your email after that instead of saying
okay.
This is my experience.
Okay.
But if I just leave the price off and send the list, hypothetically, he's supposed to just give you a total price for the lot back. Is this correct? In your experience?
Yeah, I haven't wholesaled to him in a while.
Okay,
but
maybe things are
he was at the Pomona show actually and wanted to buy some of the MBKs, but I was like, if they're not selling, maybe I will. But they sold so good, so
right.
Yeah.
I just wish I could understand how his business model works, because I feel like every time I email him, I'm like, I'm not actually sure how this works. Sometimes I message them, they're like, we just got 500 corn snake, we don't need anymore. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But then sometimes I message them the list with a price, and I don't get a message back at all. And I'm like, okay, I guess the price was too high.
I
don't get any like response. I just assume it was too high. And then I'm like, but now it's spring again, and the new babies, most of them haven't been born yet. So maybe the price is back up again.
Yeah, right now.
Right this second, before like the 2024s. Sorry.
Yeah, probably. Yes, the other people I deal with, usually they just tell me, this is what I could pay for it.
Like per head or per?
Yeah, per head.
Do you want to reveal that secret live on the internet? What the per head price of just a generic corn snake is?
You said it kind of varies, like.
It's always something. It's always, but like I don't think people understand that. Like, it could be $5. It could be $5 a head.
Oh.
It could be that low.
It could be. Yeah, luckily it hasn't been.
But it also could be like 15 to 25, and it also could be 35, and it also could be 45 or 50 in COVID.
Yeah.
Like.
During COVID it was different, but.
Right.
I feel like now after it's been like around 25, 30.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if it's 25-30 during peak bait
time.
in the summer. It's
Oh yeah.
be cheaper than that because they like ignore your emails.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to infer pricing based on how my emails are ignored. Right?
I could probably like I know some other
Tell him
people.
I'm a nice person. I just want to know the price he's buying them for at any one given time. God. I'll send him 50. Yes. Mark of the Beast. That's right. Yeah, that corn snake did eat that cobra. Did you see that picture?
Of what?
The corn snake eating the cobra. It was supposed to be fed off to the cobra. And that little fucker.
And it ate the cobra?
Yeah, fuck that cobra.
Dang. Oh, I haven't seen that. That's pretty cool.
Andrew, send it to Hare Hole Farm Instagram if you don't mind. It's in the Discord somewhere. It's so like, awesome. Fuck that cobra.
Yeah, I was like, you're not fucking eating me.
Right, because it was like a healthy corn snake. It wasn't defective or whatever. And it fucked it right back. It was awesome.
Do you know what kind of cobra it was?
King, I think. Wasn't
it? Oh, sure.
Or something expensive.
Dang.
Wait, maybe I can find it.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, fuck that cobra. I'm kidding. I like all snakes. I just thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
It's probably too far back in time. Andrew, if you're around and not driving, you can find it for me. Yeah, Corn Snake Nation. One small victory on that day. So. All right, we talked about wholesale, but you don't have to wholesale your other stuff, right?
No, like the hybrids or.
Yeah, you just don't make enough of it that it.
Yeah, I don't produce enough of those. Just I'll occasionally just do like maybe probably for the whole year, maybe like 10. Mm-hmm. If they look just like kind of similar to the pure stuff.
Okay.
And then everything else like sells pretty good.
But that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's helpful to know like if you got a pair of this and a pair of that and a pair of those, and you weren't like overdoing it, you could probably sell out every year pretty good out of your extra production at a normal show.
Yeah.
Right. That's right. Corns are what's dead, may never die, but rises again harder and stronger. That's corn snakes for you.
How was the show you recently did?
It was crazy. Awesome.
Oh yeah. So that's good.
25 snakes or something like that. 24 snakes.
Oh, that's good.
In my life.
Oh whoa! Yeah. It was in Oklahoma?
No, it was in Texas. In the oil field.
Oh, okay.
All that sweet oil field money.
Oh.
It's like springtime, tax time. It was all okay, and it was like a shitty little podunk fairground. Nasty show, but like right time, right place, the right number of vendors relative to the number of door. Because the OKC show was good too, right? And a bunch of vendors weren't there at that one. I think that's it. It's just like if a show is consistently bad for most vendors, they need to cut the number of vendors that sell live animals. Period. Because there's people coming in the door wanting to buy snakes. This is my opinion. Don't listen to me. Everybody, don't listen. People want to buy snakes. They even want to buy normal ball pythons. They want to buy normal corn snakes, cow kings. They want to buy everything. It's just if there's too much supply, there's just not enough money to go around in the room. That's just it. There's just not enough money. So like, I think if people need to start complaining to their show promoters more if they're just like barely breaking even, because sometimes it's not your fault. There just wasn't enough money in the whole room.
Yeah.
Or do you agree, disagree? I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
That's where I'm at with it, because a lot of people are like, I'm like, that's a nice seller of whatever fucking snakes they have. They have nice snakes. The setup's nice. The person's nice. They're not sitting down. They're not on their phone. They're talking. $0 weekend.
Oh,
And I'm like,
yeah.
what the fuck? Like you can't tell me that they're not working as hard as the person beside them. It's just like dumb
Yeah.
luck that the person walking through picked one person over another person. So I just think the
Yeah.
number of shows probably needs to reduce a little bit, or the absolute number of vendors needs to just be cut by like 30% for some of these shows. And even if it's me getting cut, I don't give a fuck. Because like, what's the point of like making all of the companies go out of business so that they could charge more table fees? I don't know. It's just been crazy. I mean, Rami's shows are probably way better than these like dumb.
Yeah, he gets a lot of people at his shows.
Good.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm just these like little rinky dink shows. What do you like? Have you ever done a rinky dink show? Do you have any
I've done a couple like smaller ones out here, and I've never like I've always done better than break even, but like if I do like I've done like maybe 1,400, and I'm kind of like do I want to waste my weekend doing that for 1,400? So
yeah, I used to be like selfish like that too when I lived in Washington. I'd be like, oh, 1,500 is not enough to waste my weekend. Now I'm like,
yeah,
I would do anything. I would give a handy behind the fucking dumpster out back to make 1,400 on a weekend. Now it's like $400, and I had to pay for a hotel and gas and food. And
yeah, if I had to then just broke even, I would definitely wouldn't do that show again.
Yeah, people are. There's like a huge disconnect. Everyone's like, blah blah blah. Just keep going, get your name out there. I'm just like, get fucked. Like some of these shows aren't worth doing for the number of vendors versus attendee ratio. It's just not right. So like,
yeah.
I don't know. Fuck them. And some of the shows are better, but I think it has everything to do with that ratio. And it almost doesn't have to do with promotion necessarily. You can just crowd a room with too many snakes to sell.
Yeah. You don't think like where you're at the show too helps?
Oh yeah, I do, but I just don't think it matters as much as how many snakes are at the show versus how much demand there is for snakes. Like they will find like if you're the only person with Palomar ghosts at a show, and you got a big fucking sign or whatever, and there's 20 people who want it, but there's only 15 Palomar ghosts, you're gonna sell out a Palomar ghost, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna find you in the show and they're gonna come buy them. If only 5 people want them, then maybe and only 2 people find you, yeah, you might have sold 2 to 5 based on location. But I just feel like it has more to do with how much demand there is.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense at all?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why when people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get more plant vendors in my show. That's good, right? Good. Bring more cork bark vendors, whatever. Because there are only so many live animal sales at a show, to me.
Yeah.
Because it's an animal, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, I just yelled a bunch at the end of your episode. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Do you like the patternless Natita? I'm looking at pictures.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
I like the weird little side stripe.
Yeah.
Like this little. That's cool. Yep. Very cool.
Yeah.
Do you ever want to I don't know, catch your own locality?
I've thought about going herping, but I haven't done it.
No, not in 20 years.
I've gone with a friend before, but I didn't have that much fun, so I haven't gone again.
Right, there's a lot of sweaty ball sack type.
Yeah.
I'm serious. You're gonna get swamp ass
Yeah.
right away.
I don't know if you saw a guy on Instagram. I think his name was High Off Nature. He like a year ago he found a scaleless California king snake. Yeah, but supposedly he
What happened
he,
to it?
he put it in his backpack, and I guess it got out. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's a bummer for him. He probably felt
yeah.
bad.
Oh, that's what the story is. I don't know if maybe he sold it or I don't know.
Andrew, did you send it on Hare Hall Farm or Whole Backpack Podcast? We're getting this last picture. If you're on the audio only, if you're an audio only king, you might want to watch this one on YouTube because there's been a lot of pictures. Yeah, but which Insta? I have like 10 accounts. Sorry, everybody. Hold up. We're still going.
What did you sell mostly of at that show recently?
Ball pythons.
Oh, really?
Isn't
Oh,
that
that's good.
insane?
That's good.
It's so weird to me. Like I know people. Can it send it to the Hare Hall Farm one? I have to like log into Holdback Rec and use a security code on my phone. My phone's up there, and now I'm complaining. Just please send it Hare Hall Farm. Thank you. So like that's why when people give ball pythons mad shit, and they deserve bad shit, right? But like pound for pound, if you have like price comparable ball pythons and everything else, only really a hognose like beats it.
Oh yeah, there's
People fucking love ball pythons. Love them.
Yeah.
Love them. And you're like, why? They were like, somebody saw a pinstripe. Look at that. Thanks, buddy. A beer. I don't really drink. I'll get a Diet Coke or something. Thank you, though. Thank you, Andrew. Why are we so like delayed here? We're having problems. What were we talking about? I forget.
Oh, the ball python.
They just love them. They love them. What do we do with this fact of life?
I don't know. They're the most popular.
Right, they are the most popular. This is a corn snake eating a cobra. That's that picture. Thank you, Andrew and Lisa.
Oh, wow.
Combined effort. Fuck you, cobra. So it happened. It's real life.
Dang. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, we talk about this a lot, so we won't keep going. Any final thoughts? Where can people find you? What's for sale? What's your next show?
I'm on Morph Market, Mesozoic Reptiles, and Instagram and Facebook. And my next show, I'm doing. Rami's having a huge show in June where he's actually combining. I think he's getting fish, birds, and plants, like 4 separate buildings. But I'm not going to be able to make it to that one. I'm going to do the. I'm going to do the July Anaheim show.
Okay, cool. Let me know how it goes for king snake sales or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm always like, he runs a good show. It's always interesting to see like how less common species do at a good big show because I don't know, right?
Yeah.
Know. Sounds like a mic convention. No, we don't cross the streams in the buildings.
Yeah, they're all separate buildings. So, what I understand, and the reptiles will have their own building.
That's cool. Rami's doing cool things, trying different stuff. Would you ever want to vend the Denver show? if it becomes the next big thing. Is that too far away?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might if like things got like I don't know, people were clamoring for hybrids or something. But
Maybe.
you can't take any hognose there, right?
It would have to be just corns and kigs and hybrids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. How much would you have to make off of king steak sales or Colubrid sales to like justify an all-day drive somewhere? Last question.
For me, probably an all-day drive. I would probably want to do at least 3 or maybe more.
3K?
3, yeah.
Yeah. It's hard. I kind of want $1 million, but I think that's not fair. All right, we did it. Thank you for coming on. Hopefully people do not send you nasty messages about hybrids. Yeah. Hopefully they just recognize that it's all fun as long as we are clear on what they are with labeling, and it's okay. Right? It's okay. We're all going to be okay. Sometimes corn snakes win, and sometimes we make hybrids. So it's okay. All right. Thanks for coming on. The auction is this weekend. Shane and Kai. It's going to be a peak activity. Very fun, but not very long. So it's probably 2 hours of hot, heavy, sweaty sales activity. After that, I don't know what will happen. But that's it. All right, let's wave. Say bye. Bye.